We've all been there. That sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach, the weight of disappointment pressing down on you. A setback, a failure, a dream deferred. It can feel like the world is crashing down around you. The sting of disappointment can be sharp, leaving you questioning your abilities and your path forward. Perhaps it was a missed opportunity, a project that fell apart, or a goal that slipped out of reach. Whatever the form, setbacks have a way of shaking us to our core. They challenge our assumptions about ourselves and the world around us. In those moments of defeat, it's easy to succumb to the negative self-talk. We might replay our mistakes, wondering what we could have done differently. The what-ifs and should-haves can become a chorus of self-doubt. It's tempting to retreat, to protect ourselves from further disappointment, to build walls and avoid the risks that led to this pain. But what if, instead of viewing setbacks as insurmountable obstacles, we saw them as opportunities for growth? What if, hidden within these difficult experiences, lay the potential for something greater? Setbacks are not our enemies. They are an integral part of the journey. Every achiever has faced setbacks and failures. It's how we respond that defines us. Think of the athlete pushing through injuries to reach the podium. Their stories are defined by resilience. Setbacks are plot twists, opportunities to learn and come back stronger. The most profound growth often emerges from our most challenging experiences. Setbacks have a unique ability to shatter our preconceived notions, forcing us to re-evaluate our priorities and our approach to life. When we encounter obstacles, we are forced to confront our own limitations. This can be a humbling experience, but it is in this humbling that we often find our greatest strength. We begin to understand that true growth and fulfillment come not from avoiding challenges, but from leaning into them. When we face setbacks with honesty and courage, we open ourselves up to a new level of self-awareness. We begin to see our blind spots, the areas where we need to grow and evolve. We develop a deeper understanding of our values and what truly matters to us. This newfound clarity can be a powerful catalyst for positive change. It can propel us towards a life that is more aligned with our authentic selves. Setbacks, then, become not roadblocks, but rather detours that lead us to unexpected destinations. They are opportunities to discover hidden strengths, to cultivate resilience, and to emerge from the experience transformed. The journey from setback to transformation begins with a conscious choice. Shift your perspective from defeat to empowerment. Embrace growth opportunities in setbacks. Focus on energy. Approach daily activities with honesty and effort. Show up fully, even in adversity. Build momentum, fuel growth and transformation. Rise above setbacks. Step into your full potential. Imagine for a moment the work of a skilled artisan. A potter, for instance, carefully shaping clay on a wheel. Each movement is deliberate, infused with intention and focus. The potter doesn't simply go through the motions. There is a deep respect for the material, a reverence for the process. This is the kind of energy we're talking about, an energy that transforms the mundane into the meaningful. It's about approaching even the simplest tasks with a sense of purpose, with a commitment to excellence. It's about bringing our full presence and attention to every moment, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem. Think about your own daily routine. The act of making your bed, preparing a meal, or engaging in a conversation. What if, instead of rushing through these activities on autopilot, we approach them with the same care and attention as that skilled artisan? What if we saw each task as an opportunity to practice presence, to cultivate excellence, and to infuse our lives with intention? This is the alchemy of effort. It's about transforming the ordinary into the extraordinary through the power of our conscious attention. This commitment to effort is deeply intertwined with honesty. Not honesty in the sense of telling the truth to others, although that is certainly important, but rather honesty with ourselves. It's about showing up authentically in each moment, doing our best even when no one is watching. It's about resisting the temptation to cut corners, to take the easy way out, or to settle for mediocrity. When we operate from a place of integrity, we align our actions with our values. We bridge the gap between who we are and who we aspire to be. This alignment is a powerful source of energy. It generates a sense of inner peace and congruence. We feel good about ourselves not because we are perfect, but because we are striving to live in accordance with our highest values. This inner harmony then radiates outwards, impacting our interactions with others and attracting like-minded individuals into our lives. Honesty coupled with effort becomes the foundation upon which we build a life of purpose and meaning. It's easy to dismiss the significance of daily tasks. We may view them as chores, as obstacles standing between us and our larger goals. But what if we shifted our perspective? What if we saw these seemingly mundane activities as opportunities for growth and transformation? Every moment holds the potential for transcendence. When we approach our work, our relationships, and even our leisure time with honesty and effort, we elevate the mundane into the sacred. We infuse our lives with a sense of purpose and intention that permeates every aspect of our being. This is not about striving for perfection or becoming slaves to productivity. It's about showing up fully in each moment, bringing our best selves to whatever task is at hand. It's about finding joy and fulfillment in the process, rather than simply focusing on the outcome. Section 4. The compound effect of effort. The transformative power of this approach lies in its consistency. It's not about grand gestures or heroic efforts. It's about the daily practice of showing up, of giving our best, even when we don't feel like it. Think of it like compound interest. Small, consistent deposits over time lead to exponential growth. Similarly, when we consistently approach our lives with honesty and effort, we create a powerful momentum that propels us forward. Each act of integrity, each moment of presence builds upon the last, creating a foundation of energy and resilience that supports us on our journey. It's a gradual process, but the results are undeniable. Section 5. Energy seeks its level. There's a fundamental principle in physics that states energy seeks its level. Just as water naturally flows downhill, our personal energy gravitates towards the level at which we operate. When we consistently operate at a higher level of honesty and effort, our energy field expands. We attract new opportunities, we form deeper connections, and we experience a greater sense of fulfillment. This is not about forcing anything or trying to manipulate outcomes. It's about aligning ourselves with the natural flow of energy by raising our own vibration. When we do this, the right people, resources, and experiences naturally gravitate towards us. We become magnets for the things that are in alignment with our highest potential. Section 1. The upward spiral. As we consistently choose to show up with honesty and effort, we create an upward spiral of growth and expansion. Each act of integrity, each moment of presence builds upon the last, creating a powerful momentum that propels us forward. It's like climbing a mountain. At first, the ascent may feel challenging. We might question our ability to reach the summit, but as we continue to put one foot in front of the other, as we focus on the path ahead, we gain altitude almost effortlessly. The view from the top expands with every step we take. Similarly, as we raise our own level of energy, our perspective on life begins to shift. We see possibilities where we once saw limitations. We attract opportunities that were previously hidden from view. The upward spiral is a testament to the transformative power of consistent effort. It's a reminder that even small, seemingly insignificant actions, when performed with intention and integrity, can lead to profound growth and fulfillment. Of course, the path of growth is not always easy. There will be times when we encounter resistance. Our own inner critic may whisper doubts, tempting us to revert to old patterns of laziness or dishonesty. We may face external challenges, setbacks that test our resolve and make us question our commitment to this path. It's in these moments of resistance that we discover our true strength. It's when we choose to persevere, to stay true to our values even when it's difficult, that we break through to new levels of growth. Think of a seedling pushing through the soil. It encounters resistance from the weight of the earth above. But it doesn't give up. It continues to push, to reach for the light until it finally breaks through to the surface. Similarly, when we encounter resistance, it's a sign that we are on the verge of a breakthrough. It's an opportunity to tap into our inner reserves of strength and determination, to prove to ourselves that we are capable of more than we ever thought possible. When we live and operate from a place of integrity, we become magnetic. We attract people and opportunities that are in alignment with our values and our vision for our lives. Think about the people you admire most. Chances are they possess a strong sense of integrity. They are true to themselves, they are honest in their dealings with others, and they are committed to living a life of purpose. These qualities are naturally attractive. They radiate outwards, drawing in others who resonate with their energy. When we embody integrity, we become beacons of light, attracting like-minded individuals who inspire us to grow and evolve. We create a circle of support and encouragement that helps us stay true to our path, even when faced with challenges. The magnetism of integrity extends beyond our personal relationships. It also influences the opportunities that come our way. When we are clear about our values and committed to living in alignment with them, we attract opportunities that are a natural fit for who we are. The universe operates on principles of abundance. There is an infinite supply of creativity, opportunity, and resources available to us. However, in order to tap into this abundance, we must align ourselves with its flow. When we approach life with a scarcity mindset, believing that there's not enough to go around, we block the flow of abundance. We create competition, fear, and limitation. But when we shift our perspective to one of abundance, we open ourselves up to receiving all the good that the universe has to offer. Living with honesty and effort is a powerful way to align with abundance. When we are true to ourselves, we create a clear channel for our unique gifts and talents to flow through us. When we put forth our best effort, we demonstrate our willingness to receive and make the most of the opportunities that come our way. Section 5. The Effortless Path. This may sound paradoxical, but when we align ourselves with the principles of honesty, effort, and integrity, we step onto a path of effortless manifestation. It's not that we no longer have to work hard or face challenges, rather the effort we put forth is aligned with our soul's purpose, making the journey feel joyful and fulfilling. When we are living in integrity, we are in flow with the universe. We are no longer swimming upstream, struggling against the current. Instead, we are carried along by a force greater than ourselves, guided towards our highest potential. This doesn't mean that the path will always be easy. There will still be obstacles and setbacks, but we will face them with a sense of grace and ease, knowing that we are supported every step of the way. The effortless path is not about avoiding challenges, it's about approaching them with a sense of trust and surrender, knowing that we are always guided towards our highest good. Section 1. The Energy Reservoir. Imagine your personal energy as a vast reservoir. Every act of honesty and effort adds to this reservoir. It fills with a potent, renewable energy source. This energy is deeper and more sustainable. It requires conscious attention and replenishing. The more you draw from it, the more it replenishes. It's a wellspring of resilience you can always tap into. Section 2. The Myth of Depletion. We often operate under the misconception that energy is a finite resource, that we only have so much to give before we become depleted. This fear of depletion can lead to burnout, procrastination, and a reluctance to fully engage in life. However, the truth is that giving from a place of integrity actually generates more energy. When we approach our tasks with honesty and effort, we tap into a source of energy that is constantly being replenished. It's like lighting a candle from an already burning flame. The original flame doesn't diminish, it simply ignites another. This principle applies to all areas of our lives. When we show up authentically in our relationships, giving our time and energy freely, we feel more connected and energized. When we pour our hearts into our work, approaching it with passion and dedication, we experience a sense of fulfillment that transcends the completion of the task itself. The key is to approach giving not as a depletion of our energy, but as an investment that generates even greater returns. When we live with integrity, our actions create a ripple effect beyond ourselves. Like a stone in a pond, our choices influence the world around us. Choosing honesty and effort impacts our relationships and communities. It's about understanding interconnectedness and uplifting others. Integrity creates a ripple effect, inspiring positive change. As you raise your vibration with honesty and effort, you attract those who value authenticity and personal growth. Embrace your true self, and you'll create genuine connections. These individuals become your tribe, supporting and challenging you to grow. When you operate from honesty, effort, and integrity, you align with the natural flow of the universe. You move through life with ease and grace. Challenges still exist, but you face them with inner peace. Trust the journey and embrace each step with an open heart. The principles we've been exploring might seem abstract at first, but they come alive in the stories of countless individuals who have used them to transform their lives. Consider the single mother working 2 jobs who, despite exhaustion, makes it a priority to read bedtime stories to her children every night. She's not just going through the motions, she's creating a haven of love and connection amidst the chaos of their lives. Or think of the struggling entrepreneur who, facing mounting debt and self-doubt, chooses to show up at his desk every day, dedicating himself to his vision with unwavering commitment. He's not just building a business, he's building resilience, character, and a legacy of perseverance. These stories, and countless others like them, remind us that transformation doesn't require grand gestures or extraordinary circumstances. It's the accumulation of small, consistent choices made with honesty and effort that pave the path to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. We often underestimate the power of small acts. We tell ourselves that it's the big decisions, the grand gestures that truly matter. But the truth is that our lives are shaped by the seemingly insignificant choices we make every day. Choosing to greet your loved ones with a genuine smile and a heartfelt good morning instead of rushing through the routine. Taking the time to listen attentively to a friend in need. Offering your presence and support without judgment. Approaching your work, even the most mundane tasks, with a commitment to excellence and a desire to contribute your best. These small acts, performed with intention and integrity, create a ripple effect that extends far beyond the immediate moment. They nourish our relationships, elevate our work, and contribute to a more positive and harmonious world. One of the most powerful ways to infuse our lives with honesty and effort is to cultivate presence. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to move through our days on autopilot, our minds racing from one thought to the next, rarely fully inhabiting the present moment. However, when we make a conscious effort to be present, to bring our full attention to the task at hand, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, we tap into a source of energy and aliveness that transforms the mundane into the meaningful. Presence is not about emptying our minds or achieving a state of blissful detachment. It's about engaging fully with the present moment, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. It's about bringing awareness to our interactions with others, listening deeply, and responding with authenticity and compassion. Cultivating presence is a practice, and like any practice, it requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to begin again each time we find ourselves drifting back into old patterns of distraction and disengagement. Setbacks and challenges are an inevitable part of life. However, when we approach these challenges from a place of honesty and effort, we transform them from obstacles into opportunities for growth and expansion. Instead of allowing setbacks to define us, we can use them as opportunities to learn, to adapt, and to emerge stronger and more resilient than before. This requires a shift in perspective, a willingness to view challenges not as roadblocks but as detours that lead us to unexpected destinations. When we encounter a setback, we can choose to ask ourselves empowering questions. What can I learn from this experience? How can I use this challenge to grow and evolve? What new opportunities might be hidden within this setback? By asking these questions, we shift our focus from a place of defeat to a place of possibility, opening ourselves up to creative solutions and unexpected breakthroughs. The journey of personal growth is not a destination, but an ongoing process of becoming. It's about embracing the ups and downs, the successes and setbacks as integral parts of a larger unfolding. When we approach life with honesty and effort, we cultivate a sense of trust in the journey, knowing that even when we encounter challenges, we are being guided towards our highest good. This doesn't mean that the path will always be easy, or that we will always make the right choices. It's about approaching each step with a spirit of curiosity, a willingness to learn from our mistakes, and an unwavering commitment to showing up as our best selves, even when we don't feel like it. The journey is the destination. Embrace the present moment, honor your commitments, and trust that as you consistently choose honesty and effort, life will unfold in ways more magnificent than you could ever imagine. The journey from setback to breakthrough, from disappointment to fulfillment, is fueled by a specific kind of energy. It's not the energy of pushing and forcing, but the energy of showing up authentically even when it's hard. It's the energy of approaching every task, every interaction, with honesty and a commitment to doing our best. This energy is transformative. It doesn't just change our circumstances, it changes us from the inside out. It cultivates resilience, deepens our integrity, and aligns us with the effortless flow of abundance. When we commit to living this way, we become like rivers carving through stone, not by force, but by the steady, persistent power of our own integrity. Remember, this is not about achieving perfection. We are all works in progress, stumbling and rising again along the path. What matters most is the direction we are facing, the intention behind our actions. When we commit to showing up with honesty and effort, even the smallest steps move us forward, creating ripples of positive change that extend far beyond ourselves. So I invite you to embrace this journey. Step into the power of your own integrity. Choose honesty, choose effort, even when it's challenging. Begin with the smallest of acts, the seemingly insignificant moments of your day. Approach them with intention, with presence, with a commitment to bringing your best self forward. What if, instead of dreading the mundane, you saw it as fertile ground for cultivating your energy? What if, instead of fearing setbacks, you viewed them as invitations to dig deeper, to learn and to grow? The power to transform your life lies within you, waiting to be unleashed through the simple yet profound practice of living with honesty and effort. As you embark on this journey, remember that you are not alone. There is a community of like-minded souls, all striving to live authentically and create a more fulfilling and meaningful existence. Reach out, connect and share your journey. Together, we can inspire and support each other, amplifying the energy of transformation and creating a world where honesty, effort and integrity pave the path to a brighter future.